so this is going to be a pretty chill, chatty video because I started writing down a few notes of things that I wanted to mention in this video, but I only got around to write down, yes, I miss my dreadlocks. So in this video I would just like to talk to you guys about the pros and cons of not having dreadlocks, what I miss and what it's been like, because it's been a month now without them and I had my dreadlocks for 4.5 years. So let's just have a small chat about what I've gone through without me losing my clothes. So yeah, first of all, it's only been a month, so even though I might sound like I'm just getting back my dreadlocks like now in this video, it's not what's gonna happen. It's only been a month and I know that change is difficult and you just have to adapt to this new thing no matter what the new thing is. So even though I might sound like I'm gonna get dreadlocks like now, I'm still adapting and I'm still getting used to not having them. So the thing is, okay, to make this easier to understand, the thing is that I decided to brush out my dreadlocks. I'm gonna leave the videos down below in which I do brush them out. Also, my most favorite video from that series was the one where I surprised my mom and my sister, and I'm also gonna leave that down below. It's so much fun, I think. But I decided to brush them out from many reasons. I had them for 4.5 years. They had become super heavy, and like I'd had them for 4.5 years and I really wanted to try something else and just to see, actually I was curious to see how I would react on not having them anymore. So I brushed them out and it took me ages. I can just take my hair down so that you can see how it looks now 1 month later. So I brushed them out a month ago in December, and at first my hair was like so big and fluffy. It was like insane. I took this picture the day after I brushed them out and my hair was like insanely huge and just like very fluffy and weird. Now a month later it has like fallen a lot more and it's more like, it's more, I don't know, it's more natural now, more like it was before I got dreadlocks, even though I used to have like waves in my hair. Like I used to have so much more like texture, I don't know, and since I brushed them out it has been very like flat and just like this. So yeah, at first it was very big and it was like in the first couple of days I didn't really think so much about how I felt about it. It was more like just so much fun to surprise everyone and be like, look, I don't have dreadlocks anymore, and just see how they reacted to it. But after all of that was over and everyone had seen like she doesn't have dreadlocks anymore, and also I'd seen everyone's reactions and stuff, it was more like time to just sit down and think about, okay, what do I think about this? And throughout the last month I've had some good days where I've been like, oh, I just love having this like light and easy hair when it comes to like showering and sleeping on it and drying it after a shower and stuff like that is so much easier now. But I've also had days, like I remember one evening I was going out clubbing with my friend, and I've actually had 2 of those nights with my friend, and I have, like now I have to like do my hair like any other girl. I have to do something about it. I can't just, when I had dreadlocks I could just go out, like I didn't have to do anything at all. Now I have to like really, I have to do hairstyles again, and I haven't done that for so many years. So with my friend I had some very frustrating moments where I was like, I can't deal with this. It's annoying me so much that I don't know. I just felt I was wearing this beautiful dress that's like old school, a bit like 70s in the colors and everything, and then I curled my hair and I just felt too much. I loved how my dreadlocks always grounded all of my looks. So even though I was wearing like lipstick and a beautiful dress, my dreadlocks were always like grounding my look, so that I always looked very chill and like, I don't know, it's hard to explain unless you've had dreadlocks, I think. Yeah, I was just so frustrated. I didn't really feel like myself. I didn't feel like I was expressing the things that I wanted to, and it made me sad. And I don't know, I've had some moments where I've just been so annoyed with my hair, And I've been thinking, this is exactly why I decided to get dreadlocks back then. As I just told you, my hair has always been like big. It is big and it's super thick. But earlier on, and now as well, like I do have a big mane. I do have a mane that's like hard to control sometimes. It's just big. It's so big. If I don't do a thing with it after I've been showering, it will be like this. Like, it's so crazy, this hair. And I think that's just what I've realized after I've brushed out my dreadlocks, that the reason why I was so okay and 100% sure that I wanted dreadlocks 4.5 years ago was because I was so annoyed with having to deal with this hair every single day. Like, in the end, before I got dreadlocks, I often just put my hair up in a bun, like just in a bun or a ponytail, or because it just took so much time out of my day if I had to take care of it, like really. Now it's like a bit short and I haven't really gotten back my natural texture or anything, so it's a bit easier now, but it's still a lot harder to deal with this, like going out clubbing, compared to dreadlocks. And I miss the look of dreadlocks. I love the look of them. I thought they were so cool and I was proud of them. So I guess there's a lot of aspects when it comes to how I look at myself and how I look in general that I really miss about having my dreadlocks. But there's also so many things that are so much easier. When I go to badminton at night time and I have to shower afterwards, my hair will dry like this now compared to having dreadlocks. And it's super comfortable to sleep on. It's not heavy at all. Not because dreadlocks are super heavy. Sometimes people think that they're just kilos and kilos of weight on your head. They're not. But they are heavier than this, and dreadlocks are less comfortable to sleep with than this hair. And also I kind of enjoy, like sometimes I miss expressing something throughout having dreadlocks, but I don't really miss people putting me into a box like this every time I meet someone because of my dreadlocks. People always had some kind of prejudice or something, like either it was me smoking weed or me being like, I don't know, there was just so many things that people just assumed when they met me because of my hair that I don't miss. But it's hard, it's really hard, I think, because there is like good parts of not having them and there were so many good aspects of having them. But all in all, after a month, I'd say there is a chance that I will be getting my dreadlocks back. But I still think a month is too soon to say. I think I should have like loose hair for at least 2 or 3 months before I can say anything really, because my hair is still in a fragile condition. It's still not normal yet. Like, it's still weird. A lot different from what it was 4.5 years ago before I got dreadlocks, because it has been so compressed and in this weird place for many years. Like, it hasn't been in its natural state, if that makes sense. So because it's been so compressed, it still just needs to get moistured and become itself again. But yeah, I do miss having dreadlocks. I do miss them, and it hurts looking at pictures of my dreadlocks because they were so beautiful. But no matter what, I would rather start out a new set. Like, if I'm gonna get dreadlocks, it's not because I regret that I brushed them out, because no matter what, it would be good to start over. They were so heavy, guys. It was insane. And they were so thick. Like, some of them were like, they were so thick. So it's okay. But I think it was an okay decision, because I am, as you guys know, I was considering brushing them out like over and over again, and now I did it, and now I can be like, okay, what to do from now on. I don't think that feeling of curiosity of trying to brush them out, that wouldn't have gone away if I didn't do it. So now that I have done, I can be like, okay, what's next step? What would we want to do? So even though it has been a month, it has only been a month, and I just need some extra time before I can say I'm gonna get dreadlocks again or I'm not gonna get dreadlocks again, because chances are that is probably gonna happen. But I can't say anything like 100%, because who knows, like in a month I might have fallen in love with this kind of hair. I might have decided to get permanent curls or something, you never know. So I hope this small ramble or chit chat about how I feel after 1 month made sense. If you enjoyed it, leave that thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe if you aren't. And check out my videos if you haven't, especially the one where I surprise my mom and my sister, because it is pretty funny to see like what they say about it. And yeah, there's going to be videos up on my channel in the future of ways that I like to style normal hair and stuff that has something to do with hair again. So stay tuned for that. And maybe I'm gonna get dreadlocks in the future. Who knows what's gonna happen. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.